Good evening, it is 10 o'clock on the dot. Welcome to the Channel of Love. Okay, it's our second reading for the day. I'm not sure what's going to come out. I would like to choose some cards. I don't have my box of tricks with me. Okay, we'll make do without them. That's fine. Let's see. Well, I have the Tarot of Sexual Magic right in front of me, so I suppose that's a good starting point. The Tarot of Sexual Magic. Should we see what's on the cards this evening? Wasn't sure about this morning's reading. Not sure what to make of that. Anyway, I haven't been dwelling on it. We're knocking on heaven's door. There's a card. We're knocking on heaven's door. The song that I was speaking about this morning, that I was singing yesterday, and then I couldn't remember the song, was Paul Weller, You Do Something to Me. That's a song I kept singing yesterday. You do something wonderful. The power of... We can take these decks as well. Interesting. So I've taken the box off the Power of Love. We've got Elevation, but it's in reverse. That's all. Oh, okay. Compassion in reverse. It's like the cards have been put in upside down. Give me a chance to shuffle them first, please. Okay. 222 was on the counter then. How is everybody on this Friday? One fine day. Some fine day. Okay. I just come on to have a chat to myself, you know. We will rock you. We're gonna rock the band. I was taking more to like the Pepsi ad. Did they use that song in their adverts? Well, we have cherry Coca-Cola tonight. That's what I was going to tell you. It's because I went to make myself a cup of coffee and I only have 1 teaspoon of coffee left. And I'm saving that baby for the morning. Cheers to the Channel of Lovers. We have Coca-Cola. Cherry Coca-Cola tonight. Very nice. What's all this swirling around I can see here? It's more evident here, isn't it? I'm not sure what's going on with the cards, how we're doing this, but we're just going with it. My rib on my right side hurts this afternoon. Not sure why. It could be a sign. So it seems like we're getting our cards ready first. Okay. Romance angels. And then I've got some daily guidance from your angels. And we can have a look at this message. You do something to me, somewhere deep inside. I know why And this is daily guidance from your angels. Right, okay, let's just have a look at these cards, please. We'll have a look at this one first. Okay, so he's ready. Look, he's sharpening his blade. And he looks quite determined to, it's the magician's energy. Just wants to take a closer look at his face. Are you okay now? I mean, what are we thinking? It's actually a magician's wand, but it looked like it was a knife sharpener. So I'm taken now to the masculine and feminine symbols, just at the bottom here. And then obviously we have this, I was going to call her a beautiful wax candle, but I don't believe that she's made of wax. Silky smooth. But she's a candle holder. And this looks like he's what comes through? I'm taken to coffee because I'm taken to the chalice there, and is that sugar that would be in that little pot there? But the energy of a good roasting, because I felt like him sharpening a knife to be able to carve a joint of meat. Roasting, but then I was taken to coffee beans, roasted coffee beans. This feels like this masculine wants to be like your servant. Okay, you hold the light, the candle, you hold the light. He's exposing his chest here to his heart. He doesn't look like too happy about this. Maybe he's not happy thinking that you're not happy, that you're being deprived. He's fuming. Look at this energy coming out of the top of his head. Okay, right. So we'll go to the card underneath, because that's what I've channeled there from the magician's energy. It feels like this gown that he's wearing is about to like slip, fall down, fall away, fall down. Action, yeah. Look, he's getting ready. Straight away, that energy comes through. Okay. Action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colours of your soul. Or your skin. Because I'm taken to the skin here. Being smooth, soft, exposing it. The ripple effect. Action. The magician's energy with the ripple effect, if he takes action, it's going to have a knock-on effect. The ripple effect. Others will also be courageous. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colours of your soul. I'm a soul man. Action. The world is ready for you to live up to your potential with acts of self-expression. Let's come here, come closer so I can have a look at you. Come closer. Come closer. You are a uniquely perfect representation of Source, just as you are, and the time has come for you to share yourself with the universe and enrich it with your wisdom and light. You are a teacher in this physical human school, not only with the loving words you speak, by the compassionate and aware way you present yourself to manifest that knowledge. If you find that you have been shying away from people and situations because life has become a struggle, now is the moment for you to draw back the curtain. Well, you could be wearing a curtain there. I felt like that being dropped. Yeah. That cloak that he's wearing drapes. If you find that you have been shying away from people and situations because life has become a struggle, now is the moment for you to draw back the curtain and take centre stage. Show your light. this feminine here, it's like she's leading by example. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Hava. How are you doing today? So, action. We'll just keep this chappy just here. Okay. Because I feel he has a tendency, it's an avoidance energy, okay? Avoiding like taking the centre stage, shining your lights, allowing your vulnerable side to, you know, be exposed, to be shown. This gentleman in the past has maybe got stage fright. Okay. It's quite easy for him to himself. Anyway, he has the courage to express the unique colours of his soul. Does he have the courage? Let's see what the romance angels want to say next before we go to the daily guidance. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency. Let's read this message. You're good, thank you. That's good to hear, Hava. Hope you're okay too. I am. I'm doing okay, thank you. Thank you for asking. This card answers your question in perhaps a surprising way. Addictions are the culprits behind the issues you're attempting to resolve. This could be your own craving for a substance or unhealthful behaviour, or it could be that your partner's addictions are impacting your love life. The card is also an indicator of child experiences in an addictive family. Addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward toward emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please the person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. Fortunately, lots of support is available worldwide in the form of 12-step meetings and other addiction support fellowship models. Whether it is you or your romantic partner who has the addiction, you can find free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting a local community health centre. Okay. What really shouts out there was addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. And I felt that the addiction it's an avoidance addiction, avoiding the topic. So you have all this energy that's being suppressed, all these feelings, emotions that's being pushed down, suppressed, and that will lead to depression. That's why it's like he's blown a gasket here. Taking action. The guidance is to have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Confidence. Again, this feminine here is leading by example. She's, I want to say she's dipped her toe in the water, and she's, it's like a tempting energy. It's like try it on before you, try before you buy, buy into it, but you've got to try it. Have confidence. When I see or say that word confidence, a song comes through which is actually compliments though. But compliments, girl, on your kiss. You're number one, you're number one. Where's the accent coming from? Oh my goodness, come on. You're number one, girl, on my list. Compliments, girl, on your kiss. Maybe you've lost all confidence on, am I going to remember how to do this? It's just like riding a bike. Love knows how to love. This card is a message from your angels saying you can do it. Trust that you have all the ingredients, which the magician does. He has all the tools that he needs before him. This card is a message from your angels saying you can do it. Trust that you have all the ingredients it takes to complete the mission that's before you. Although you may not completely understand how you'll fulfill this task, have faith that you'll be continually guided. The more you can depersonalize this mission and know that it's not about you, the better. Don't listen to the voice that asks, who, me? You are utterly worthy, since you are perfect daughter or son of the Creator, and the angels surround you every step of the way. The additional meanings for this card: stay in the moment and focus on one step at a time. Give all worries or concerns to God and the angels. Ask the angels to increase your faith and trust that God's love and wisdom are working through you. Well, let's go over to this other side then. Very interesting. Oh, this is such a lovely card. Look at this. It's the sun energy. It's the most happiest, positive card in the deck. You ever look behind his head here? See where he's blown a gasket here and it's steam coming out of his head. He's got to take some action, okay? He seems to have this increased confidence. He knows what he's doing. If he allows the divine to work through him, then of course you're under the best guidance, okay? Divine guidance. But look at this. How fruitful. There really is nothing to worry about. You allow, you know, the covering, the curtain to fall, to show yourself. The sun. Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. And it's the awareness that you'll find is the greatest healer. Hi Hunter, how are you doing today? Thanks for asking, I'm taking it that you're great. Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. It's like everything's just bubbling to the surface. Okay, just like my cherry Coca-Cola. Cheers. Cherry Coca-Cola, cherry Coke, cherry Coke. You're in for an amazing surprise. I'm sure it went something like... Transformation. Let's read this message. What was coming through is dotting the I's and crossing the T's. So the transformation, dotting the I's and taking care of like the I am aspect. What makes us, you know, feel fulfilled. I am important. I am that I am. Perfectly divine. Perfectly divinely created in God's eyes. In the Creator's eyes. Perfect. Settle into that. and watch how it all transforms. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. A quote from Dr. Wayne Dyer. This lifetime is a part of the progression of your soul. The conscious thought that you are aware of right at this moment is forever a part of the evolution of your divine self. Just as a caterpillar eventually becomes a butterfly, you too are slowly awakening to your true birthright as a spiritual being. As you go through this awakening, others will see your light and feel your love. This soul-to-soul connection raises, this is like a soul-to-soul connection here. This soul-to-soul connection raises your vibration, allowing transformation to occur at an even quicker pace. Like attracts like. So be sure that the energy you are sending out is positive. The most positive card in the deck here. Negative energy coming back to you will slow your growth. As you advance into this new awareness of yourself, it is very normal to have a sense of confusion. This energy here. It's normal to have this sense of confusion and dislocation in your career, with your family, and even within yourself. The material things in your life won't carry the same emotional attachment they used to. Your relationship to yourself and others and your understanding of your place in the universe will change. You will come to realise just how important you are in the grand scheme of things. I am important. There are a finite number of souls experiencing this earth dimension at this time, and you are one of them. Your contributions matter more than you'll ever know. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the romance angels wish to say. I'm wishing on a star. The most positive card in the deck, the happiest, and it's telling you to stay optimistic about your love life. Look how he's covering himself up here. He looks like he's pointing at us, at you. Okay, she's offering some flowers. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, let's read this message. The romance angels send you this card to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there's still reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire. Whether you're single or in a partnership, begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. You can write lists and conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires and intentions. You can also create a dream board with images and phrases related to your love life goals pasted onto a poster board. Daily look at this dream board with positive intent and follow any inner guidance to take actions related to your dreams. Your positive outlook will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will definitely help your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. So, staying optimistic, staying positive is your best asset and your best and biggest asset. We have perfect timing. It's perfect timing for you to be in this vibration of, well, you should always, it's always a perfect timing to be in love. But it feels as if things are aligning. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. This is the feminine to stay optimistic in this positive energy. It's having such a ripple effect. This masculine here is just about to take action. It's like he's heard the call. It's a soul calling. I don't feel this is saying to the feminine to pester. This masculine, you surrendered. Everything and everyone is on your side supporting your positive outcome. This is more about this masculine taking this leap of faith. Opening up, revealing himself, being confident in his worth, his worthiness. Perfect timing. Good evening, Gal Gal. Hello, channel of love, excitement in the air, moving to a brand new world. Just look out the window, 3 eagles circling. It's interesting you say that about a brand new world. It's really interesting that I picked up about, with the transformation, it spoke about things not feeling right within your career. And I mean, it's not actually going on with me personally, maybe because I'm surrendered and I'm not really fussed about, you know, changing location, moving jobs. I'm good to go wherever I'm guided to go. There's no kind of hesitation with that. But the children are all going through it. And they're kind of beating themselves up a little bit because they feel a bit lost. And they're kind of in that energy of, I don't know, I feel different. And I said, you know, it's like being in this is the way that we're choosing to live our lives. Going with the flow, not feeling as if you want to, you know, the hustle and bustle of, you know, well, I should be doing something, or I should be looking for something to do. And it's like, no, it doesn't really operate like that in this world. And because we're all part of this world, no one's really, you know, telling them a certain way they should be doing it. I just tell them to, I'm not going to tell them what to do. So when you have no one knew what to do, you're going to have to figure it out, aren't you, for yourself? And that feels a bit alien, especially when, you know, they're in their, you know, early 20s. So it's like you'll figure it out. It's best if, you know, you discover what your soul calling is rather than... So, but we're going through this at the minute. So there's all these different energies flying around, questioning oneself. It's just rather interesting. But I feel like one daughter, she's just come over it because she's just surrendered now. It's, yeah. So that's good. Her energy shifted pretty quickly in comparison, because she went through this not long ago, having to get herself out of a situation when she realised she didn't want to be in that situation. It's not well. So I just said to her, can we be a bit careful when we get ourselves into situations in the future, please? Because it's only you that has to get yourself out of it. And she's like, yes, I know. I said, do we feel more relaxed now that we realise, you don't want to do it the same way that others are doing it? I said, that's absolutely fine. You'll figure it out. It's very interesting you put about this brand new world. And I feel like the other daughter, she's just crossing into it because today it was just a spill come out of her. And I was like, where on earth? I didn't say to her, but I was thinking, where on earth has all this come from? So worrying about, the future. There's nothing to worry about, sweet ones. Perfect timing. This card means that you need to take certain steps before your prayer can be fully answered. The angels say that now is the perfect time to act. They will guide you along the way. Sometimes it's not so important how we approach a situation, but that we put energy, action, and intention into manifesting what we desire. Once we take the first step in the direction of our desired outcome, the universe then gives us additional help. The additional meanings for this card: take action now. The situation will work out well provided that you don't delay. Make a decision. Any blocks in the past were because the timing wasn't yet right. Okay. This masculine has an action plan. He's just got to put it into action. And I feel like it's perfect timing. Otherwise he's going to bottle it. He's going to back out. And again, you go round in this loop until you have to deal with this again. So, very interesting reading. I feel it's all giving this confidence to this masculine. Reassurance. We'll go to the Heal Yourself reading cards. I feel like I could sit and talk to you guys all night long. All night long. All night. The time is 2233. Oh, sorry. Good vibrations. I mean, the worst thing going on in my life at the moment is the fact I only have 1 teaspoon of coffee left. I seriously just stood and gazed into the cupboard, and it was like, what am I going to do? Because the shop closes at 10 o'clock. Do I have the cup of coffee now? Or do we save it until the morning? Well, we're going to save it until the morning. But it'd be really ideal if there was more coffee there. And that's the dilemmas in my life. I mean, that's bad enough. Let's have a look at the Heal Yourself reading cards. At least there's 1 cup left. There is. Got visions of having a McDonald's breakfast delivered in the morning, so that I actually get like a cappuccino with that. There's another cup of coffee on its way. And it's like, why are we having McDonald's breakfast in the morning? To celebrate freedom. Okay, it sounds good. Sausage and egg McMuffin. Okay, we had this card last time, which is Discover Your Life Purpose. As you can see, the feminine is sitting there, as the masculine is interesting because I can see spirit working through him, which I feel is his feminine's energy, because you can see you have the feminine here, the feminine here, the feminine here waiting whilst he drops whatever he's dependent upon to make him feel stable, safe, secure. It's not himself, it's outside of himself. So codependency, addictive behaviour, addicted to toxicity, negativity. Okay, it's all contagious. So is happiness and positivity. It's dependent upon your environment. And you become a bit dependent about that. I mean, some people, you know, who are poorly and they complain about that all the time, but I'm not sure what they would do if you gave them back their full health. They're so used to, you know, complaining and enjoying the benefits that you get from being, you know, classed as invalid. Hey, Mariah. But really, you know, full health, happiness. Discover your life purpose. I was looking at the spirit of the feminine here, and we're talking about allowing the divine to flow through you. See the waterfall here? It's all suggesting that this is occurring through the masculine. Clearing the blockage. The blockages are being cleared. The timing just wasn't right before. Now's the perfect timing for you to discover your life purpose. How great. The two most important days of your life. The day that you were born and the day that you find out why. Start asking yourself, what is the meaning of your life? As a soul who is having a physical experience, you are here to grow and learn. You're being asked to immerse yourself in this life by expanding, stretching, and understanding your reasons for being here. Nothing is impossible for a soul who is following her or his destiny. The word itself, impossible, whereabouts is the word now? It spells I'm possible. Okay. Your guides, angels and higher self are constantly communicating with you through signs, feelings, people, books, and etc. I was taken to the book people. Okay. That's a good little club, the book people. They're good. They provide you with decently priced books, especially like kids' storybooks. They normally, you know, have a little table that's set up in school. The book people. That's what I would have got my Roald Dahl books from, the book people. Maybe, you know, because I'm taken to that energy of like finding a personal development book that draws your attention, and that's how you discover. It has to occur some way where you kind of stumble across it, unless you were privileged to be raised in an environment that was an advocate for personal development. But I stumbled across it, or it stumbled across me at the right time. So follow your hunches. You are being given important guidance, which may show up via a strong feeling to travel somewhere, to speak to someone, attend a seminar, write, paint, etc. No matter how far-fetched your inner guidance is, you need to listen. Your soul's purpose includes a combination of experiences that your mind doesn't understand, but that your soul needs to process to learn and grow. Some of these experiences will be enjoyable and heightened. Others will be challenging and cause you to struggle. But through them, you will know yourself. Give yourself permission to focus on what really makes your heart sing and put your intensity of emotion into attracting what you desire. Okay, action. Ask questions such as, Divine Intelligence, help me to understand what is occurring in my life and how it is serving my spirit. What is the next step for me? What is my mission here? When you are asking these questions, you need to give yourself some time and space to receive the answers. The answers may come from a book you read, a person you encounter, or your inner self. Keep a journal of your insights. Hey Dylan, welcome to the channel of love. Here to enjoy the peace and love. You're very welcome. Gal, I'm going to make you a moderator because I've done that with the tribe, and then for one, you can help me with... What happened? I hid Gal. How do I undo that? Gal, I'm so sorry I hid you instead of making you a moderator. Are you back, Gal? I don't know, are you back? Have I hidden you? No, it says that's okay. I'm sorry. Moon Cookie, darling. Gal, did it kick you off when I done that? I'm so sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Gal was enjoying a beautiful chicken salad with savoury dill dressing. This sounds rather nice. And a cup of Java with the channel of love. Oh my goodness. Gal, come back. I'm sorry. Let me know you're still here. Moon Cookie, good evening to the channel of love. Hello Lucy, my dear, cheers. What's going on? I have only 1 teaspoon of coffee left. That's what's going on. So cheers with my cherry coke. Cheers, darling. It's a good reading. We got the magician energy here of the masculine, who is having this urge to, he's discovering himself. It's a good reading. It sounds delicious. I just hid Gal from the channel as I was trying to make her a moderator. Okay, she's here. Jeez. Thank the Lord, Gal. Right, so very interesting reading. I've ruined my last pot of coffee today. Oh my goodness. I mean, these are the trials that we have. I'll tell you what else I done yesterday. And you went to the store and forgot to get a new bag of coffee. Seriously. What's going on? Well, I have 1 teaspoon left for the morning. But yesterday I made a beautiful Victoria sponge cake with fresh cream in the middle and strawberries and... you know, 21 today, all written on the top. And about 1:30 this morning, I was popping the cake into the fridge, but it kind of slid off the plate and went everywhere. In the fridge, outside the fridge, fresh cream. And I just kind of stared at it. And it was like, okay, we're doing this. We're going to keep cool. Because I felt if I got flustered, it just made the job 10 times worse. I just cleaned up the cream, okay, and the cake. But Megan didn't get to have any of the cake. And she gets up this morning and says, what happened to the cake? I wanted some of that. I said, we have to talk about it. Yeah, but I wanted some. I said, I knew that you wanted some. I was putting it in the fridge for you for tomorrow. But it done a sliding act on me. It was everywhere. Every little crevice it could get into, You know, you have the rubbers around the freezer, in there, the freezer handle, plus inside the fridge, where the milk is, in the, you know, in the door shelf, everywhere. Strawberries and cream. It is what it is. You ran out? Oh, seriously? Oh, you ruined my last part. Or you ran out of my last one. So ruined. Okay. Hello Mariah, hello Gal Gal, Lucy, how was your lunch date with your co-worker? What did you guys eat? What did you have to drink? Okay, I had a dirty Jack, but today is my recuperating day because I'm a busy girl, a real busy girl, because things have just, I'm being a little bit challenged about something. I can't talk too much about it. I could talk to you about it afterwards, okay, but I can't really talk to you about it beforehand. But the pressure's on, okay? Something that I thought I could do in like 3 days is now having to really, a lot of it, it's got to be ready because it's got to be executed within 5 hours. So plans have changed, which has kind of ballsed up my plans, but not really. We just, where there's a will, there's a way. So I thought I want to do a reading rather than I'm going to allow the divine. But you know when you have it kind of planned and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, that's, yeah, this changes everything. So, Climby Fisher. Climby Fisher? Love changes everything. Okay, so Moon Cookie, you put me up on the big screen so I can charge off my phone. Your phone? My phone. Mine's alright at the moment, but thank you for the reminder. Let's go back to answering. I decided I was not staying out for long. I did not cancel the date. And so with my co-worker, but it's 2 co-workers. So there's 3 of us. We went to a local pub that we go to. She's actually not feeling too great. She's full of a cold. I just told her I really feel like I need a nap, so I'm going to have the 1 drink and then get off. They didn't serve food where we went. They had already eaten during their lunch break today. They had had some cheese and chips to line their stomach. So we sat outside and I nipped to the local bakery and I got myself a sausage roll and a pink jammy donut. It's a donut that's got pink icing on the top as well. And really nice. I think it could be raspberry, maybe strawberry, jam in the middle. Very nice. Took that back to the pub, ate that, drank, it's a dirty Jack, it's a cocktail, Jack Daniels, amaretto, not sure what else they put in it, but I had that and went home. I was out for less than an hour. And I went home and then got into my bed and went to sleep for a bit. As you do. As I do. My life that way. So yeah, it was quite nice. I said to the guys, I'm not going to be out for long, but I am going to go out because, you know, it's just nice. It's nice to go out, make the effort. Thanks for asking, Moon Cookie. Right then, where do we go from here? I'm not sure. Let's see what cards. Let's go to the Law of Attraction cards. Attention to what is only creates more what is. Okay, attention to what is only creates more what is. Many want to point out reality to you. They say, face the facts, look at what is. And we say to you, if you are able to see only what is, then by the law of attraction, you will create only more of what is. You must put your thoughts beyond what is in order to attract something more or something that is different. And this is what I've been like saying, especially to my children. You need to find what it is that you want to do. As Wayne Dyer would say, you know, becoming independent upon the good opinion of others. So my inner being guides me through my emotions. What's interesting, these have got numbers on them, which I feel is going to take us to a book. 36. And we have 8. My inner being guides me through my emotions. While you are indeed a wondrous physical creator, you exist simultaneously in another dimension. There is a part of you, your inner being, that exists in this physical body, and your guiding emotions are your physical indication of your relationship with your inner being. So while you are indeed a wondrous physical creator, you exist simultaneously in another dimension. There is a part of you, your inner being, that exists in this physical body, and your guiding emotions are your physical indication of your relationship with your inner being. So let's see what book I can pick up to read. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the bouquet. Okay, I'm drawn to Dr. Wayne W. Dyer, The Power of Intention. So we'll go to page 38 first. Was that the number? Oh, 36. Sorry. 36 and then page number 8. So, oh look, perfect. You can see why. Change the way you look at things and the things you look at will change. The Power of Intention. Page number 36 first, please. Excuse me, whilst I clear my throat. Now for dessert, a honey-dipped croissant drizzled with chocolate. Just discovered them in the local shop. I'm sharing them with you all. Sounds divine, Gal Gal. It's like, this is what we call taking care of ourselves. Indulging. Moon Cookie, open the path and let it flow. Let go a whole lot. Arms open, I'm ready to receive. My throat is extremely tickly. I wanted to ask you guys then, I felt drawn to ask you. Ask what? Ask you that who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Answer that one. Page number 36. It's been dog-eared. Oh, it's been underlined as well. Okay. Excuse me. So, page number 36, you can see that. Okay, you can see that. I'll tell you when I get to the way. The way. This is what I've underlined. Okay. Page number 36, The Power of Intention. The chapter is Connecting to Intention. So the key word here is contemplating, or what you're placing your thoughts on, as you begin utilising the enormous potential and power of intention. You must be able to connect to intention, and you can't access and work with intention if you're contemplating the impossibility of being able to intend and manifest. We have the magician here. He has the power to intend and manifest. But it says here, you must be able to connect to intention, and you can't access the work. You can't access and work with intention if you're contemplating the impossibility of being able to intend and manifest. You can't discover the law of co-creation if you're contemplating what's missing. You can't discover the power of awakening if you're contemplating things that are still asleep. The secret to manifesting anything that you desire is your willingness and ability to realign yourself so that your inner world is in harmony with the power of intention. Every single modern advance that you see and take for granted was created, and creating is what we're doing here in this book, by someone contemplating what they intended to manifest. The way to establish a relationship with spirit and access the power of this creating principle is to continuously contemplate yourself as being surrounded by the conditions you wish to produce. I encourage you to emphasize this idea by underlining the previous sentence both in this book and in your mind. Dwell on the idea of a supreme, infinite power producing the results that you desire. This power is the creative power of the universe. It's responsible for everything coming into focus. By trusting it to provide the form and the conditions for its manifestation, you establish a relationship to intention that allows you to be connected for as long as you practice this kind of personal intent. The Wright brothers didn't contemplate the staying on the ground of things. Alexander Graham Bell didn't contemplate the non-communication of things. Thomas Edison didn't contemplate the darkness of things. In order to float an idea into your reality, you must be willing to do a somersault into the inconceivable and land on your feet, contemplating what you want instead of what you don't have. You'll then start floating your desires instead of sinking them. The law of manifestation is like the law of flotation, and you must contemplate it working for you instead of contemplating it not working. This is accomplished by establishing a strong connecting link between you and the invisible, formless field of energy, the power of intention. The Pineapple Princess lives there. I recently listened to that song, Pineapple Princess, from a real old movie. Okay, that's where it took you to. It took me to Mr. Squarepants. But okay, page number 8. Page number 8. Okay, well, we start with this, with this, and we finish with this, and we start with this. The power of intention, viewing intention from a new perspective. Page number 8. There once was a one-legged dragon called Hugh. How on earth do you manage those legs? He asked a centipede. I can hardly manage one. Matter of fact, said the centipede, I do not manage my legs. There's a field invisible and formless that manages it all. The intention of this universe is manifested in zillions of ways in the physical world, and every part of you, including your soul, your thoughts, your emotions, and of course the physical body that you occupy, are a part of this intent. So if intention determines everything in the universe and is omnipresent, meaning there's no place that it's not, then why do so many of us feel disconnected from it so frequently? And even more important, if intention determines everything, then why do so many of us lack so much of what we'd like to have? The meaning of omnipresent intention. Try imagining a force that's everywhere. There's no place that you can go where it isn't. It can't be divided and is present in everything you see or touch. Now extend your awareness of this infinite field of energy beyond the world of form and boundaries. This infinite, invisible force is everywhere, so it's in both the physical and the non-physical. Your physical body is one part of your totality emanating from this energy. At the instant of conception, intention sets in motion how your physical form will appear and how your growing and aging process will unfold. It also sets in motion your non-physical aspects, including your emotions, thoughts, and disposition. In this instance, intention is infinite potential activating your physical and non-physical appearance on Earth. You've formed out of the omnipresent to become present in time and space. Because it's omnipresent, this energy field of intent is accessible to you after your physical arrival here on Earth. The only way you deactivate this dormant force is by believing that you are separate from it. Gaugao, the line I remember is Pineapple Princess, you're the only girl for me. Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? Could you be? It's plain to see. You're the reason that God made a girl. I have this card on my lap. And I'm not sure how long it's been sitting there for. I attract the essence of my thoughts. The law of attraction and its magnetic power reaches out into the universe and attracts other thoughts that are vibrationally like it and brings that to you. And so, you are getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether it is something you want or something you do not want. And I believe that you have greater understanding after allowing me to read through The Power of Intention, portions of the book that we were guided to read. So, should we get this reading wrapped up? I think we should. It is 4 minutes past 11, or 05. It's 5 minutes past now. I'm going to finish with a message from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. It's very quiet. Listen to how quiet the energy, the air is. Some people can't stand the silence. I find peace within the silence. Thank you all for joining me this evening. In comes the train. The train of thought was, when I'm with you, baby, I go out of my mind, and I just can't get enough, and I just can't get enough. Let's take a look through the keyhole. Let's have a little peek. See what's going on. Yeah, okay. Violet Duchess. Stifled, bored and stuck. Card number 18. Energy of that magician there. Stifled, bored and stuck. Wants to do something about that. Okay, about the Violet Duchess. Bored? Stifled? Ah yes, she's trying to be good and nice and polite, but it's not working. This lovely and very passionate aristocrat has her fairy wings tucked firmly in, not visible at all, and is sitting stiffly, listening to someone give a lecture on manners. She's polite on the surface, but it's easy to see and feel that she is bored, frustrated, and ready to fly away at the first opportunity. She is tired of the stuffiness of people around her, of being proper, formal, and ever so ladylike. She finds herself restricted by a world where manners and protocols have become more important than spontaneity, magic, and freedom, and she longs for that. For now, she'll bide her time, but you can see the frustration growing beneath. And frustration is, after all, only your own life force turned within and longing to break free of its restraints. The Violet Duchess speaks. In your admirable quest for balance, you can actually become too neutral, pretending to be serene, acting polite, not making waves, and not speaking your truth. Now that I've arrived, showing you exactly how you feel, it's time to discover or rediscover a raw and honest emotional reaction you had to a person or to an issue, and express it. It's all very well being a lover of harmony and not wanting to be a troublemaker, but being a lukewarm person in regards to situations that really matter is not going to do you any favours. Bottling up your true self in turn leads to unhealthy relationships, aches, pains, and even illness. When I come up, go for the passionate and truthful option and rediscover just how strongly you can feel and how much fun you can have. The divination message. Your desire liked, to please, and to be seen as a lady or a gentleman is cheating yourself out of something wonderful that you deserve to experience. Sometimes there are rules that simply need to be broken. Keeping to the spirit of the law sometimes means breaking the letter of the law. That's how things change. There is a situation at the moment that has revealed itself as unjust, unfair, and absolutely unattractive to you, but you have yet to speak up. The most inspiring thing about this situation is that you'll discover just how safe it is to stand up for what you truly believe in. Others will be inspired to, so it feels like that ripple effect that I spoke of. Others will be inspired too, so while it feels like you're taking a risk at first, after a while, you'll realise you've started your own small revolution. Beautiful message. The time is 11:11. That's a sign in itself, guys. Okay, alignment. I will catch up with you all soon. So until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.